Hello there, Steve-Os. Welcome back to this week's episode of the weekly vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. It's Monday morning. I've not long woken up. I've just wrapped up my weekly vlog from last week as well. And I've also just put a load of washing that was on my bed from last night. I've just put that away in my wardrobe neatly. Overnight, by the way, since around about, I'm going to say around about 8 o'clock last night, I have been watching The Big Bang Theory over on Netflix on my Samsung projector, which is obviously projecting this onto my bedroom wall, and now I'm going to come back. Hello. So yes, that's what I've done so far this morning, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm up to for the rest of this morning in the next few scenes of the weekly vlog. So, as mentioned, I have just put a load of washing away in my wardrobe, and that was my first load of washing that I did yesterday. In the tumble dryer, by the way, I have got my bedding and the last bit of I think it was just my bedding actually that I had in there. So I'm just about to take my bedding out of the tumble dryer because that got dried yesterday afternoon, and I'm just about to put it into this basket, take it upstairs, and then I'm going to put my bedding back on my bed, as I forgot to do it last night, as I just got really tired and I ended up falling asleep on my gaming chair last night. So yeah, I ended up falling asleep on my gaming chair last night, just wrapped in a couple of duvets and wearing this hoodie as well, and wearing a Rick and Morty onesie and my pyjamas as well. So it wasn't like as if I was really cold, but yeah, it did get a little bit chilly at times, so I'm not gonna lie. But I did get plenty of sleep though, to be honest, which is good. I did get plenty of sleep last night, just on my gaming chair. But anyway, I'm just about to take my bedding out of the tumble dryer and stick it upstairs on my bed, ready for me to sleep in tonight. In this Tesco bag right here is my mum's work laptop and her charger, because her work have requested for her work laptop to be returned. So DPD, the delivery company, are currently out at the moment. They should be here between 8:17 and 9:17 this morning. It is 7:45 at this time of the of recording this part of the weekly vlog. So they should be here within the next half hour to the next hour and a half to come and pick up my mum's work laptop for them to take back to my mum's work. In a surprise twist, by the way, on this Monday morning, my sister's just come over for a little bit because she went to my workplace actually to go and get a meal deal, and then she had, because she's got a doctor's appointment or a hospital appointment this morning just for a checkup, she was a little bit early, so she decided that what she was going to do was she was going to come over here for a little bit, to basically just chill out, just sit down, chill out for a little bit, you know. So yeah, so I've just spoken to my sister for a little bit. She was here whilst the DPD driver turned up as well to come and collect my mum's work laptop as well, so he's not long turned up. So yeah, so there we go. So anyway, I am now just about to have some breakfast. I'll show you guys what I've got for breakfast on this Monday morning in just a few moments, and I'll also show you what I'm watching this morning as well. So just made my first flask of tea of the day. For breakfast I've got Chocolatey Squares cereal, and over on Disney Plus on my iPad I'm just about to watch this week's episode of The Simpsons, which is their annual Halloween special, as it is Halloween week this week. Happy Halloween. So I'm just about to watch this episode of The Simpsons over on Disney Plus on my iPad on this Monday morning. Okay, so I just want to tell you about what happened last night, because I wrapped up last week's episode of the weekly vlog as soon as I woke up this morning at around about 6 AM, 6:30 this morning. So last night I ended up going upstairs. It was a little bit chilly down here, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to put my Samsung projector on, and I'm just going to watch something on my projector. And I did. It was The Big Bang Theory on Netflix. At that point I then set an alarm to wake me up at 9:45 because I was like, you know what, it's 8 o'clock, I'm going to try and have a nap for an hour and 45 minutes and then I'm going to have my dinner, because I thought, you know what, I'll just have a late dinner. So I set my alarm for 9:45. I then switched my alarm off at 9:45 and then I ended up falling back to sleep on my reclining chair upstairs in my bedroom, my gaming chair. So I basically didn't end up coming downstairs for the rest of the night last night to eat my dinner. My dinner that I made yesterday, that I cooked yesterday, has been in the microwave since yesterday afternoon. Nearly 24 hours it's been in the microwave, ready for me to warm through when I wanted it last night for dinner. So anyway, I have decided to, it's right there, right by me, I've decided to have what I was meant to have for dinner last night, spaghetti bolognese without the cheese, by the way, because I forgot to pick up grated cheese. But I'm just about to have my spaghetti bolognese that I was meant to have last night for dinner, but I'm going to have it right now for my lunch on this Monday afternoon. Yesterday evening I put the last load of washing that I had in the washing machine, including my Simpsons Oodie, which is right there. And now I'm just about to transfer it into this washing basket, then take it out into the utility room and stick it in the tumble dryer to dry on this Monday afternoon. Just in the bathroom on this Monday afternoon as I'm just about to have a shower, a shave, brush my teeth and get dressed into my pyjamas on this Monday afternoon. Brand new movie out on digital today called The Long Walk, and it's a movie by Stephen King, or it's based on a novel written by Stephen King. I've not seen this. It is out in, well, it was out in cinemas. It's come out on digital now here in the UK and over in the US as well. I've decided, even though it's on home premiere for £20, but I've decided to buy it and I'm going to watch it right now on Amazon Prime Video on my TV in my bedroom on this Monday evening. Remember earlier for my lunch today I had spaghetti bolognese? Well, this is the rest of the bolognese that I had in the fridge from yesterday afternoon. I've just put that in the microwave with some microwavable egg fried rice, and I've got that for my dinner this evening on this Monday night. Monday night, by the way, last night I didn't video call Kieran because he was away. He was in London. Well, he got back from London yesterday, but I'm assuming he got back quite late yesterday because on Saturday last weekend he went to Comic-Con in London. So I'm about to have a video call with him over on Discord on my iMac on this Monday night, as I didn't get to speak to him last night. So he's going to tell me all about his trip to London and how Comic-Con was this year as well. So I'm going to speak to him about that in a few moments. And while I'm on video call with Kieran on Discord on my iMac on this Monday night, I'm also going to drink this bottle of Pepsi Max Cherry as well. So that is what I'm up to right now on this Monday night. And I am just about to watch a couple of YouTube videos on my iPad. Off the Hook, I've got a brand new video out today as it is Monday, and this one is Daz and Will eat a tampon recipe. Okay, I have no words. I have got no words for that. And also as well, Gabby has uploaded a new YouTube video as well. One of my favourite content creators on YouTube is Gabby Thompson. Has been since June 2023. Can't believe it's been 2.5 years nearly since I started following this YouTuber. Anyway, she has done a video. This one is preparing for Halloween half term and getting a mini house update as well. So I'm going to watch both of those videos on YouTube on my iPad right now on this Monday night. Monday night, just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from dinner last night, breakfast this morning and dinner tonight as well. Just about to take my nighttime medication with my last flask of tea of this evening. Fast approaching 11 PM now on this Monday night, heading off to bed as I've got work tomorrow morning. So from me, it's good night, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning. It's just gone 6 a.m, I believe, and I've got my flask of tea right here, and I'm currently walking to work on this Tuesday morning. Last week at work before I take a week off next week. Really looking forward to my week off. Honestly, my alarm went off at 5 a.m. this morning. I was like, oh, another week to go. Another week left of this, and then I can have a bit of a lie-in, which is all good. Anyway, I'm currently walking to work on this Tuesday morning.
It is Tuesday night. I'm currently watching this morning's first 25 minutes of the Chris Moyle Show on Radio X via YouTube on my iPad. And for dinner this evening, I have got a plate of egg fried rice with chicken tikka masala. In this Tupperware right here, I have got some leftover chicken tikka masala after eating my dinner. So I'm just going to place the lid on there like that. Lovely stuff. And then what I'm going to do is move that over there for a second. Open the fridge. Stick this into the fridge. I'll stick it there for now. There we go. And that is my dinner, leftover dinner for tomorrow. However though, on the side here, on the kitchen side, I have got some washing up, drying up and putting away to do right now, which I'm going to do right now on this Tuesday evening. And I've also just made myself a flask of tea as well on this Tuesday night. So I've just done myself 2 peanut butter sandwiches, one in one blue bag, another in another blue bag. So one of them is for my break time tomorrow at work. The other one I'm going to leave in the fridge at home whilst I'm at work, and that is going to be for when I go to the cinema tomorrow afternoon, as I am planning to go to the cinema tomorrow afternoon to go and catch 2 films, and I'll tell you them 2 films a little bit later on in this week's episode of the weekly vlog. I am currently upstairs in the bathroom as I'm just about to have a shower, have a shave, brush my teeth, clean my ears, and get into my pyjamas on this Tuesday night. Got a Pepsi Max caffeine-free can out of the fridge on this Tuesday night, which I'm going to drink right now. So I am downstairs at this present moment, and I'm just in my bag, my work bag, as I'm just getting out my medication, because I need to take my nighttime medication. I'm going to put that in my mouth, like that. There we are, grab my camera, and then I'm just going to have my last flask of tea. My nighttime medication has been taken, just going to down the rest of my flask of tea. Well, it is Tuesday night, it's just gone 11:15, and I'm now heading off to bed, as I have got work I have got work tomorrow, sorry. Just burped a little bit from after downing that whole flask of tea. Anyway, I'm heading off to bed as I have got work early tomorrow. So from me, it's good night, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. I feel like I've filmed basically at the same place that I filmed earlier in the vlog when I was walking to work, but it is Wednesday morning. We are halfway through the week. We're halfway through the weekly vlog as well this week, right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, in this week's episode of the weekly vlog. I have got a flask of tea right here, and also I just want to say, caution, vehicle turning left. Caution, vehicle turning left. Caution, vehicle turning left. Because that's the sound that I've been hearing throughout this morning during my walk, because for a lot of people around this area, it's been collection day. It's the normal waste bin today that's being collected. I put my normal waste out this morning, so hopefully they'll go and collect that a little bit later on this morning, and by the time I get back home from work, it'll be empty and I can put it back where it belongs. Anyway, I'm currently walking to work on this Wednesday morning, and I got my flask of tea. Just got to work, about to have some breakfast this morning. I've got some honey hoop cereal, gonna drink my flask of tea and then make myself a flask of coffee, and I'm gonna listen to some music on my headphones through my phone via Apple Music. And also as well, by the way, I just want to say
that I have just put my lunch in the fridge, and for some bizarre reason, and I'm not even joking when I tell you this, guys, but for some bizarre reason in the fridge there's a tube of Pringles. Like, have I woken up in an alternate universe where Pringles belong in the fridge? Anyway, I'm going to have some breakfast now before I start my shift on this Wednesday morning. Not long got back home from work. I've got home from work about an hour ago. Out here in the utility room, by the way, obviously I've got some rabbit litter right here. And basically, I don't know whether this is going to be enough for me to have in their litter box, because they need to be cleaned out, you see. And I was going to stop at Pet's Corner earlier today as I was going past on the bus, but then obviously I was like, maybe I could leave them for today, maybe do them tomorrow, because the weather outside isn't that great either, not gonna lie. It's not that great out there. It is like kind of light rain on and off, like light rain showers on and off. So I was like, maybe I could get away with leaving them for another day. But then I looked in their litter and they've got a lot of mess in there. So I'm like, really? Ideally, they need to be cleaned out today. So I'm just going to hope and pray. And I'll show you this a little bit later on in the vlog. I'm just hoping and praying when it does come to clean them out, I can use the last of this litter that is in this bag right here. And that will be enough to last them until I next clean them out. Because then what I'm going to do is tomorrow, once I finish my support session, because I've got a support session tomorrow morning, you see. Once I've finished my support session, I am then going to go off to Pet's Corner in Castle Lane to go and get them some more litter for their hutch. So I'll see what happens. I'll show you guys a little bit later on in the vlog when I clean them out, if the litter that is in that bag that I've just shown you just now is enough to last them until I next clean them out. If not, I'll leave the litter as it is, and then what I'll do is tomorrow I'll still go up to Pet's Corner in Castle Lane, and then I'll go and get them some more litter, and then I'll just do a quick clean out again tomorrow of their litter tray, and then put obviously a full load of litter in their litter tray in their hutch tomorrow when I clean them out. On YouTube on my iPad, I'm just about to watch the first 25 minutes of today's The Chris Moyle Show on Radio X via YouTube. I have also just made myself a flask of tea as well. And as well, if I just scroll down here for a little bit, I have also just got some Tesco Finest apple fig and spiced custard danishes, which I'm going to eat right now. And I've also got some 4 pastel de nutters as well, which I'm also going to eat right now on this Wednesday afternoon. On BBC iPlayer on my iPad, I'm just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders. So I'm in the process of cleaning out the rabbits at the moment. This is their litter tray, by the way. I've just sorted out their litter. Of course, I've just put some fresh litter in their litter tray right there. And yeah, that's basically their litter right there. And pretty much the rest of that stuff that I had in the bag managed to fill pretty much the entirety of the tray. There's a few little gaps here and there, but that's fine. So I will get some more litter tomorrow. I may have to clean them out again, maybe towards the end of the week or something like that anyway. But yeah, other than that though, it's pretty good. So I'm just going to finish off cleaning out the rabbits now in the back garden on this Wednesday afternoon. I keep thinking it's Tuesday today. I do apologise. Wednesday afternoon. So I'm at Odeon Cinemas in BH2 in Bournemouth, just about to go and watch The Black Phone 2. I'm in screen 3 today, so I'm going to go and watch that right now. So I have just left the cinema. Well, I'm not just left the cinema. I've left the cinema, and I've just caught the bus, and now I'm walking down the road back to my house. Black Phone 2. It was all right, I guess. Weren't too bad. Like, I gave it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. You know, like, there was parts of it I enjoyed, other parts I didn't enjoy. Bit of negativity, bit of positivity. It was alright. I mean, I'd watch it again. I'd probably watch it with the first film again. I'd maybe do it as a double feature next time. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't know what happened to my camera then. And by the way, I'm using my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera, for those that don't know. Yeah. So sometimes it's going to, obviously when it's dark, it's trying to trap my face at the same time, and then it just wanders off. Anyway, I'm going to walk back down the road and back to my house on this Wednesday. Good morning, all. Oh, it happened again. It happened again. Right, okay, I'm gonna say this now, right? It is just coming up to 6:30 on this Thursday morning, Thursday the 30th of October, 2025. I'm currently just sat on my bedroom floor at the moment, and I'm currently facing my iPad. My iPad is giving me the lights at the moment to film this part of the vlog. Oh, it happened again. It happened again. So, I think it was last week. Last week, I ended up coming upstairs and I put something on. And then I was like, right, I'm going to set an alarm. So I did. I set an alarm. I think it was for like 9:45 or something. It was quite early in the evening. I think it was like it was like around about 7:15. And I was like, right, in case I end up falling asleep on my chair, I'm going to set an alarm. And I did, and I think it was for around about 9:45. My alarm went off, turned my alarm off on my phone, and then I went back to sleep on my chair. And I stayed asleep for the rest of the evening. And then I was waking up sporadically throughout the evening and stuff. I think I woke up at one point last week at 3 a.m, went downstairs, took my medication, and then came back up here again. And instead of going to bed, I ended up falling back to sleep on my gaming chair. Anyway, now that night, whenever that was last week, that night, I didn't have dinner. Right? I didn't have dinner. It was in the microwave, ready to be microwaved, but I didn't eat it. Well, it happened again. The only difference is, though, this week is I slept on my gaming chair, yes. I'm still in yesterday's clothes, yes, like I was last week. The only difference is I didn't set an alarm on my phone so that I could wake up to go downstairs and have my dinner later in the evening after I got back from the cinema yesterday. And also as well, my dinner wasn't in the microwave. I mean, the egg fried rice that I was going to have last night is still in the packet. And the leftover, whatever it is, tikka masala, the leftover tikka masala is also still in the fridge. So, I may end up having it for my lunch today. I think it should be alright for lunchtime today. It should be fine to eat for lunchtime today, but it's just so funny that it happened again. And I literally did say to myself last night, I was like, I am going to eat my dinner tonight. I'm going to have it a little bit later on this evening. Maybe around about 9:30. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. Anyway, as I said, it's just gone 6:30 on this Thursday morning. Thursday the 30th of October. One day to go until Halloween. What I am going to do right now, though, is I'm currently sat on my bedroom floor and I'm on my iPad at this present moment. So what I'm just about to do is I'm just about to go into BBC iPlayer on my iPad. That's why the colours are changing and stuff. Because obviously I'm just opening the app right now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to watch today's episode, the last episode of this week of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my iPad. About to watch today's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX on my iPad. It is just coming up to 8 a.m. on this Thursday morning. I'm in the bathroom and I'm just about to have a shower, shave, brush my teeth and getting some fresh clothes on this Thursday morning. So it is Thursday afternoon. I have been out and about this morning. I spent the most of this morning out actually, because I met up with my support worker, and we went off to the Harvester at Cooper Dean with another support worker and another client as well. There I had an ultimate breakfast with 2 cups of tea. Straight after that, I walked back here and then I got some money and then I went up to Asda in Castle Point to go and get myself a new coat. I'll show you what that new coat is right now actually. So if I pull it on, I'll put it on for you guys so you guys can see how it is. There we go. This is my new coat that I am now going to wear. It is quite big, it's a large, I'm not going to lie. It is quite big on me, a little bit, but there's enough room for me to move my arms about. But it's more when I put my arms down, like it kind of, my hands kind of cover on the inside of here, basically. But yeah, but honestly though, like when I stretch my arms out like that, you know, it's actually not too bad, enough room. But yeah, this is my new coat. Now, the reason why I have got myself a brand new coat is because my old coat that I would normally wear decided yesterday when I finished work, the zip on it completely broke. So I was like, brilliant. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's not really a big loss as such because I've had that coat for like a good couple of years. I'm not going to lie. It's been a couple of years since I last got a coat. And obviously, you know, these things kind of happen, you know, the zips kind of wear and tear after a little while and all of that stuff. So you always do need to go out and upgrade your coat. So this I got in Asda for 24 quid. Not too bad, not going to complain. After I went to Asda in Castle Point, I then went up to Pet's Corner. I walked all the way up to Pet's Corner in Castle Lane. And I picked up 2 bags of rabbit litter. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is, before my support session tomorrow morning, I'm going to go outside and clean out the rabbit's hutch again and clean their litter tray out and put some more fresh litter in their litter tray, because there wasn't really a lot in there when I did it yesterday. So I'm going to put some more in there tomorrow, but empty out the stuff that's already in there, if that makes any sense. I hope that did. So anyway, so that is what I've been up to so far this morning on Thursday. It's about to watch today's 25 minutes of the Chris Moyle Show on Radio X via YouTube on my iPad. I'm also going to have some Pepsi Max caffeine free as well, which I did get out of the fridge last night. I was going to drink it last night as well, but then I ended up falling asleep, so I didn't drink it at all. And I did say this earlier, by the way, but I am also going to have a shave, because I went to have a shave earlier. My shaver decided to lock itself. I managed to unlock it now, though, but it did also run out of battery as well, because the light on here was flashing red. So I'm definitely now going to have a shave whilst I watch the first 25 minutes of the Chris Moyle Show on Radio X via YouTube on my iPad. It is 2:30 on this Thursday afternoon, and I'm going to have some lunch. This was technically meant to be my dinner last night, but it's now turned into my lunch for this afternoon. It is my chicken tikka masala that I did on Tuesday night with some microwavable egg fried rice. That's my lunch today on this on this Thursday afternoon. I really cannot talk this week, and I keep thinking it's bloody Tuesday all week this week.
Ooh, it's spooky. Hello, everybody. It is Friday, the 31st of October, 2025. And you are watching a Halloween special of Steve's weekly vlog. So, how are you today? What is your favorite scary movie? Oh dear. Anyway, hello everybody. As you can see, we haven't had a power cut, by the way. No, I just literally decided to shine my torch from my phone onto my face and do this very scary bit of the weekly vlog. Because it is Friday the 31st of October 2025, which does mean one thing. It is officially Halloween. That's right, everybody. And obviously, I'm not dressed up or anything. I mean, it's Halloween for me. It's Halloween for me every single day of the year with this face. That's right. Anyway, it is Friday. It's Friday night, by the way. It is Friday night. It's just gone 6:30. At the time of doing this part of the weekly vlog.
I don't know if there's any trick-or-treaters out there.
Trick-or-treaters out there.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, honestly, I've just been downstairs. I've just cooked dinner. I'll show you guys what I've got for my dinner
This Halloween night.
tonight in just a few moments. But all I can say, really, all I've done today, literally, is I went out with my support worker this morning, had a support session with her. We went to Costa in Castle Point. In Costa in Castle Point, I had a large cappuccino with a pigs in blanket toasty because I didn't have any breakfast this morning. And I also had a lemon muffin to go with that as well. And then after that, me and her went off to Sainsbury's and Asda because she wanted to see if they had anything reduced in terms of
Halloween items. Did she get any treats this Halloween? You are about to find out right now here on Steve's weekly vlog.
She got a couple of bits of clothing because she's got kids. She got a couple of bits of clothing for her kids and stuff, Halloween stuff. So, which was reduced in the supermarkets. And then after that, we then went back here. And ever since I've come back here, by the way, all I've done, literally, is I've just had my Samsung projector on all afternoon. And I've watched Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends on Amazon Prime Video. Whilst I've been downstairs cooking my dinner, I've been watching another Halloween-themed movie. That is Late Night with the Devil, which I first watched, I believe, halfway through last year. I didn't watch it again last year, but I definitely watched it halfway through last year, or when it first got released. And I was like, you know what? This movie is an ideal watch to watch during the Halloween season. And now that tonight is Halloween, yeah, I'm watching it right now. It definitely does feel like I'm watching a TV show. Anyway, on Halloween nights, because it's like kind of like a live broadcast kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I've got for dinner tonight on this Halloween night. So over on my iPad, I'm watching Late Night with the Devil, which I purchased to buy and keep on Amazon Prime Video last year. So I'm currently watching that right now. And this is my dinner tonight, inspired by my support worker, who earlier this week said, get a Linda McCartney mozzarella burger. I'm just going to turn that down for a second. Get a Linda McCartney mozzarella burger and get a standard beef burger and cook them together and put them in a bun. So that's exactly what I've done. I got 2 beef burgers, 2 mozzarella burgers by Linda McCartney. I've cooked them and now I'm about to give them a try. And obviously I've added burger cheese to go with it as well. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try them right now on the weekly vlog. They have cooled down. I've gave it a couple of minutes for it to cool down. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's a little bit oily because of, I don't know. Let's do it this way. Right, I'm going to give this a go. Here we go.
These are delicious together. Man, well, what an inspiration that was. That is such an inspirational dinner. I'm going to do this again. The mozzarella burgers were quite cheap anyway. Not going to lie, I think they were like £1.98 or something. But yeah, I'm going to finish this off right now on this Halloween night. I've now decided to watch Trick or Treats from 2007 on my iPad via Amazon Prime Video. And I'm just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away on
Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning. Can't really see me as much at the minute because it's very dark. I always pick the darkest areas, don't I, to film? I always pick the darkest areas. Now the camera's gone a bit weird. There we go, that's better. Hello. Anyway, good morning, Saturday morning, and I'm currently walking to work. I have got my flask of tea, like I usually do when I'm walking to work. Unless it's the summer, of course, and then I'm on the protein shakes. So I've not had a protein shake in a while, to be fair. So not a banana or strawberry or banana and strawberry protein shake. Not had one of those in a while. Anyway, today, by the way, I'm off to work, and I'm at work this morning. I'm at work tomorrow morning. Ugh. It's just the early morning, you know. That's the only thing. Waking up at 5 a.m. is just the bit that makes me go, ugh, you know. So, but anyway, I am working tomorrow morning as well, and then I'm off for a week. So, and also as well, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit later on in the weekly vlog in this episode, and I'm going to talk to you about when my next weekly vlog is going to be uploaded, because it is going to be uploaded a little bit late next week. So I'll talk to you more about that very, very shortly. I am heading off to my sister's today as well, off to her flat, so I will try and do some filming there a little bit later on as well. Evening, everybody. It is, by the way, Saturday night. It is Saturday night. I have been to my sister's. I've been to work, obviously, this morning. I went to my sister's this afternoon. Whilst I was at my sister's, we decided to go and I sat in with my sister for a little bit as she decided to work from home, to get just doing a bit of overtime at her work, really, working from home. And then after that, we went out to B&M, Home Bargains and Food Warehouse in Tower Park, just to have a look around B&M, Home Bargains, and also to get some bits in for dinner tonight as well, which my sister did. Dinner tonight, by the way, I had corned beef hash, something that I've not had in a very long time, and it was very delicious, by the way. When I did get back from my sister's, though, I did end up watching Shrek and Shrek 2 over on Amazon Prime Video via my mobile phone. And also as well, by the way, I have picked up some juice and some bananas, because let's just say, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm having a couple of bits of toiletry issues at the moment, which requires me to basically drink a bit more fluid and eat more bananas. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, then Google it, is what I'm going to say. Then Google it. Anyway, since I've got back home, I've got into my pyjamas. I've got myself ready for work for tomorrow, because I have got one more shift to go until I'm officially away on holiday for a week at work after tomorrow. I am so looking forward to when I get home tomorrow after I finish work. The first thing I'm doing is I'm turning off my 5 a.m. alarms. That's the first thing that I'm doing tomorrow afternoon when I get back home from work. Honestly, cannot wait. I cannot wait to turn off my 5 a.m. alarms for a week. It'll be really nice to have a bit of a lie-in. Anyway, also as well, you can probably hear in the background that I am watching something. I'm watching a series that I've just come across over on Netflix called Leanne. So I'm currently watching that right now. It's actually executive produced by Chuck Lorre, who is the same guy behind 2.5 Men and The Big Bang Theory as well. So it is actually quite funny, to be honest. From what I've watched so far, it's a pretty funny series. Definitely do recommend it. There is 16 episodes in season 1, and there's another season coming as well, according to Netflix as well. Just been downstairs, had my last flask of tea of the evening, and also taken my nighttime medication as well. So I'm now going to head off to bed. So good night from me. I'll speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday.
Good afternoon. Oh, hello. I literally, I don't know, like I just had a hair like on the on my upper of my lip. I went to go and grab it, and all of a sudden my thumbnail went straight for my teeth, my front teeth, when I said good afternoon. Anyway, good afternoon everyone. It is indeed, it is Sunday afternoon, and oh bloody hell, the sun's coming out now. Great. It's Sunday afternoon, and I have not long got home from work, and that is me done until the 11th of November. That is when I am back at work. Now, firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you to my work colleagues, because they actually got me a birthday card and they did sign it, and I have looked at all the signatures and all the birthday messages and stuff. So massive thank you to my work colleagues for very kindly getting me a birthday card for my birthday. It is my birthday tomorrow, technically today by the time this vlog is uploaded, so happy birthday to me. And also as well, I didn't show you this actually, I got this bottle yesterday, this bottle from Home Bargains. Now it's got on here text, so it says 7 AM let's go, 9 AM great start, 11 AM hydrate yourself, 1 PM keep it up, 3 PM halfway there, 5 PM don't give up, 7 PM almost finished, and 9 PM you made it. So this is actually a bottle that you normally have to fill up at the start of the day and then drink it as the day goes on until you finish it, hopefully by 9 PM. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm currently on 5 PM, don't give up, and it has only just gone 1 o'clock. So I'm definitely not giving up, am I? Because I'm at least 4 hours ahead of this drink. I also picked up some Vimto pineapple squash yesterday, a really big bottle of Vimto pineapple squash, which I believe I got from the food warehouse for £3.50, I think it was, which was a good value, good deal, not gonna lie. So I picked that up, and I'm going to be drinking that over the course of the next few weeks, I guess, with some water, of course, some added water. So yeah, so there we go. Also as well, some of you may already know this out there, but video game fans, if you play Fortnite, or if you have played Fortnite in the past, there is currently a season going on in Fortnite by Epic Games, where basically you're playing around Springfield, which a lot of people will know is from The Simpsons. Now, to go alongside these this season that is in Fortnite, Disney Plus and Epic Games have teamed up with one another, and each week there is going to be a brand new animated short for on Disney Plus. So if you do go into Disney Plus, just search Fortnite X The Simpsons and it will come up. The first episode is up now. I've just watched it and I thought it was quite funny. It was around about 5 minutes long, 6 minutes long, so it's not too long. But obviously there's a lot of references to The Simpsons in there, and there's a lot of references to Fortnite itself in there as well. So definitely do check that out if you have not yet checked that out. It's Fortnite X The Simpsons over on Disney Plus. It's available worldwide as well, I believe, so do check it out there if you around the world. And yeah, feel free to watch those animated shorts. They are going to be released every week throughout this month whilst the event is going on in Fortnite. So I believe there should be about 4 animated shorts, I believe. The first one has already been released, so there we go. Anyway, I have got back home from work, and I have literally just put this in the microwave, which I'll show you now. I have got a pucker parcel. This is a beef Mexican parcel, which apparently has got a spice grade of 2 spices, 2 chilies out of 3. So there we go. So yeah, so I'm going to have that for my lunch today on this Sunday afternoon. Okay. So sorry about that. I was literally just trying to balance my camera. Anyway, it is Sunday night, by the way. And I have this afternoon decided to take a nap. And I have also been watching Shrek the Third and Shrek Forever After over on Amazon Prime Video on my iPad. And speaking of my iPad, I'm just going to charge my iPad up once I can get the charger for it. I've also spoken to my granddad as well, as it is Sunday night. I've just had a phone call with him, and I've just got off the phone to him, and he has said to me, he has actually revealed the date as to when my uncle is going to be, is going to be coming, is going to be coming back to the UK, because he lives in Australia, so he obviously doesn't come to the UK that much, understandably. Oh god, I'm trying to balance my camera. Can I balance it on there? Would that help? That's better. Yeah, so basically, he's coming back to the UK from Australia because he lives in Australia with his wife and her kids. He's obviously come back to the UK on his own. His wife is staying in Australia with her kids. And yeah, basically, they are going to, he is going to be here for a month. From the 14th of November right through until, I'm assuming, mid-December. And then he'll be going back to Australia to go and celebrate Christmas in Australia, which over there will be their summer. It must be really, really weird celebrating Christmas in the summer in Australia. I mean, it must be. Like, for someone, like, for example, if I went... Let's say next Christmas, if I went to Australia, right, like, it wouldn't feel like Christmas. It would just feel like summer. Like, you know, because you always, put Christmas in line with winter, you know, when it's cold, it's dark, all of that stuff, you know, and it's gloomy, snowy as well, you know, whereas... in Australia, like, they have, like, hot sun, Christmas trees, Santa Claus. Must be really weird. It must be. Anyway, so there is a chance that I will probably be seeing my uncle at some point over the course of the next month. I will let you guys know when that is, as and when that happens, of course. But yeah, it's nice to know that he'll be with us from the 14th of November. And yeah, I think that'll be really, really good. Anyway, so there is that, number one. Number two, what else was there I was going to say? I'm just about to jump on a video call with my friend Kieran over on Discord on my iMac as well. I am going to have some chicken nuggets, some corn chicken nuggets with chips and mixed veg. I'm going to do that once I get off video call with Kieran. So it's going to be a late dinner tonight. And then after that, I'm probably going to get myself off to bed because Even though I haven't got work or anything tomorrow, but I'd like to get up nice and early tomorrow and start vlogging my week, because I've got a week off, obviously, and you know, and obviously we are going to get out and about and do a bit, like bits and pieces across next week. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, because I don't think there's anything else for me to say, apart from, actually, one more thing for me to say. Number one is next week's episode of the weekly vlog is going to be uploaded at 4 p.m. UK time on Tuesday, the 11th of November 2025, okay? Because I'm not, because I just thought it would be nice, you know, for you guys to see the entire week off between Monday the 3rd of November to Monday the 10th of November as well, okay? So my next episode of the weekly vlog will be uploaded on Tuesday the 11th of November 2025 at 4 p.m. UK time, so do check that out then. I will also reveal next week more details in regards to my movie wrap-up videos as well. I'm going to bring them back as well, so I'll talk to you about that in next week's episode of the weekly vlog as well. Yeah, anyway, coming up next week, obviously it's my birthday tomorrow. Woo! Start them celebrations off. It is my birthday tomorrow, so obviously we'll do some birthday celebrations. I'll show you what presents I've been given as well. Also as well, coming up next week, I'm meeting up with Kieran as well. So I'll show you what me and Kieran are up to as well across next week. And also as well, coming up next week, I am going to be seeing my sister towards the end of the week, because it would have been my mum's birthday on the 7th of November. So we are going to celebrate it. We have decided what we're going to do. I don't know whether to reveal it now, or I'm going to leave it and I'll reveal it in next week's episode of the weekly vlog. But I'll tell you what, it's safe to say though, you know, that I think my mum would be looking down on me and my sister on her birthday, and I think she'll be very, very proud of what we're going to be doing for her birthday. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode of the weekly vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you would like to. Feel free to wish me a happy birthday if you'd like to as well. Honestly, would really appreciate that a lot. And I will be back with your next YouTube video on the 11th of November 2025, 4 p.m. UK time. Do check it out then. But until then, though, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you guys again in my next YouTube video.